welcome back to Reading Homestuck, Pesterquest. We got Mason and Arthur here today. Sadly, no June. She is at a con.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep. Just the boys today. Before we start... Before we start, and before we get too lost in making the sounds that Link makes while throwing pots around while constipated, here we have a bit of fan art that we got. Sorry for showing this off immediately after what I just said, but some fan art from Fruit Dog Rogue from last episode.
Oh, hello. Hello, MSPA reader. Would you like to fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout 2? What's it called? What's the actual game? Spurb?
Spurb, yes. Yeah. Spurb. For the
computer.
For the personal computer.
I have to say, I love how, obviously John is the highlight, but I do love how neutral the MSPA reader is.
How MSPA reader is just this seems...
sort of
normal?
taking this in.
I like this guy.
Yeah, this is...
average friend behaviour.
This certainly is... normal to me. This is normal.
Thank you so much, Fruit Dog Rogue.
Thank you, Fruit Dog Rogue. I will say also, something this wild is kind of... something this, unusual is kind of within what I'd call the MSPA reader's norm.
Yeah,
when they
honestly.
have died several times. Motherfucker just
Hello from the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a live June reaction.
Live June reaction coming in over the information superhighway. He looks like he's gonna touch you.
That's why the finger's so long.
Thank you, June, for that reaction, and thank you, Fruit Dog Rogue, for... Starting off strong today here, folks. we are starting off strong today. Jesus fucking Christ. Here we go. Volume 2.
What?
Volume 2, Something Beyond the Sky.
Oh, we get to meet your favourite character, Arthur. The character you really like. The favourite Homestuck character. Not just your favourite Homestuck character, your favourite character in all of fiction, Arthur. You spent 15 minutes in another video talking about how much your favourite character she is.
Don't get me wrong, she's fine. I just think she's I think she's subtly evil in a way. I think she's kind of more similar to Dirk than a lot of people realise. She's Dirk, but not AMAB, which means she's not, comically
evil. I figure, Arthur, since Mason did the character voice last time, I did the narration last time, and I'm doing the character voice this time, wouldst thou like us to do the voiceover for the narration? And the next time, since you're doing Dave, we'll have Mason do it, and June can just chill and shoot the shit and make jokes.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Let him cook.
Cook? Okay, yeah, fair.
See, that's the sound of him turning on and off the gas stove over and over again.
Yeah, it's really taken a while to get it going. He's having to hit the ignition on it a good few times. I think he forgot to pay the gas bill.
My face went red. On the advice of your new friend Sean, you go visit one of his close comrades. Close, only figuratively speaking, since it seems she lives all the way on the other side of the country. That's no problem for you, though, since your new powers let you hop anywhere, anytime, even to places that don't exist. Well, you think your powers let you do that. You just have this distinct metatextual feeling. You could pretty much go anywhere at this point. No, that doesn't make any sense. And that doesn't make sense about friendship, though. That's exactly what you're about to do. Friendship, that is. You're about to do some friendship by making a new friend.
Now, I know they are just trees, but I'm really getting a Gravity Falls vibe.
Walks into forest, getting a real Gravity Falls vibe from this.
Nah, it's the way they've drawn them.
Looks out the window.
Any number of trees, getting a real Gravity Falls vibe.
Average deciduous moment.
Shit doesn't even have to be pine. Looks up at like an old growth oak. Yep, that's a fucking Gravity Falls. The existence of foliage on planet Earth is a Gravity Falls reference.
You want to see something that isn't someone's face? Getting a real I have no mouth vibe from this?
Yeah. sees any form of entertainment media in the world. Getting a real digital circus vibe from this.
I actually still haven't. I've only seen the first episode. I know it's
I've been watching it as it comes out. It's going pretty alright.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I know it's an homage to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I kind of got that vibe. So, and I might watch it when it finishes if it's good.
I mean, last episode's coming out in like the summer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Alright.
I will tell you then if I recommend.
You check your notes. House. This is her house, apparently. Looks kind of weird and modern, and it's situated in the middle of the woods for no good reason you can think of. So
yeah, why would anyone live in the woods?
Which is not what you would describe as ideal friend-making conditions. I disagree, it's really easy to make friends in the day.
Yeah, didn't we make friends with Stelzer when it was pouring acid rain?
So actually, if anything, somewhat conducive to friend-making conditions, as there are. Yeah, it's a shared problem.
All right. Still, nothing stops a mailman not from delivering mail, nor making friends. Rather famously, rain and other similar weather patterns provide no deterrent to the performance of his duty. And there is no duty more important than friendship.
Was that a Postman Pat reference?
I think.
Why does she look like that?
I like the umbrella.
I like the umbrella. That's a really weird way of drawing roads. Do you know what I mean? Like that's like. I didn't know she looked like this. I thought she was kind of like rounder face.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the.
I think that's more the Homestuck art
dissonance. The dissonance is kind of coming from the fact that all of the Homestuck characters in comic are kind of just drawn like blobs, a little bit.
Yeah, like I didn't know she looked like a human.
Such is the style.
I thought she was formed like a smiling Friends character.
No, I love the idea that every other human being in the Homestuck universe.
Blackface.
Every other human being in the Homestuck universe. Every other human in the Homestuck universe looks like just like an actual, like a normal, like photorealistic human. But specifically, John, Rose, Dave, Jade. Yeah, they're coming for us. But specifically, John, Rose, Dave, Jade, Jane, Jake, Dirk, and Roxy are just. That's actually what they look like. Fully, they just actually look like that. They are horrific mutants shunned by society because they do not look like they should be alive.
I just didn't expect it to look like this, like conventionally attractive. She just struck me as somebody who's
on account of their like like death-like hyper pallid complexion and the fact that
she just looks like an anime character. Really, is what I'm saying. She doesn't.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm like, you are someone's OC.
To be fair, the Homestuck fandom and like the like general anime fandoms around the early 2010s were. I mean, the anime fandoms didn't like it, but they were sort of connected a little bit. They were next. No,
you were like going in the main con.
The con organizers. The con organizers also didn't like it. On account of the grey body paint they'd smear on the walls. But that's then and this is now.
They're on the goddamn walls.
They're on the goddamn walls, and then it's just like incredibly aggressive. It's a grey face dude.
Oh no! I'm an actual troll from Alternative.
Okay, Fruit Dog Rogue. If you want to do another bit of smiling friend stuff, grey face is definitely, I think. Is that fucking grey face, dude? That's the way to go, I think, on that one.
No.
If you want to lean into the
Dude, that's not okay, man. I actually love that
guy. I can hear the mournful violins.
The specific design of that guy who says, "Dude, is that fucking blackface, dude?" I actually love his design. He's like his lumpy ass head.
You know, I've got to say, Rose's current expression is very conducive to the idea of MSPA really just saying all of this stuff out loud.
Yeah, I mean, as we discussed,
with mild concern.
All of us are the hive mind that controls MSPA Reader in these situations. There's just also the fifth element there of just...
That's what the M stands for. It stands for Maria Mayagi.
Crazy. See, that's... Mason, you are a genius.
It's all connected. Anyway, let's meet Rose.
No, hold on. I've got one more chapter.
No, he's still cooking. He's still going.
Far be it from me.
This guy, right, this image.
Yeah, I do love his lumpy ass potato face.
But it's this caption. It's this caption, yeah? I hate when people tell me not to vape on their baby and blow my vape smoke on it. Like, dude, first of all, it's not even smoke. It's some other shit that scientists don't even know about. Second of all, we don't even know the long-term ramifications of this shit yet. So shut the fuck up. I'm fucking hoe.
No, Arthur, that is a lot for a caption. But I am, you know what? I'm just gonna make
that impact
and put it on
all over the whole image.
Edit to me. Put it on screen. Let's see what below 10% percentage of the original image is still visible through the text. I bet
if you can be bothered to edit it, have the words appear one by one. As I'm saying.
We will see if I can be bothered to edit it. Because that was a lot of words, and I don't know if I can be fucked to do that.
It's your choice.
Anyway, we got the fucking narration.
Suddenly, a woodland girl approaches. Who goes there? Oh, it's even new friend Rose, obviously. There's literally no one else who's
Isn't there?
Say no one else. There's also her mother.
Yeah, there's also...
Introduce yourself!
Your mother.
You are the cool mailman. John told her to expect a visit from soon. which is now... You doff your mail hat to signal a friendly greeting. That recently you accidentally dropped it into a sewer, along with all your other mail-specific clothes, as well as all the mail you were supposed to deliver. As you explained to her gratuitously, in an unconvincing manner.
Let's not forget a sewer on the exact opposite side of the United States. Because this is New York, and that was Washington State.
Right, edit this image, the guy as MSPA reader. First of all, I tried to wear my mailman hat, but I dropped it into a sewer. Also, I dropped all the mail and my clothes into the same sewer as well. So, anyway, fuck off.
Will you be my friend? Yes.
Will you be my friend? Yes.
Yeah, it's like a piece of paper, and it would have like a yes no at the bottom, but there's no option. There's only yes.
It's just yes, and then another yes.
You have no choice.
Yes, definitely, absolutely. Gravity fall.
100%.
I
want a real gravity fall vibe from this one.
Get a real gravity fall vibes from this.
I'm getting a real... No, there's a mouth on screen. I'm not getting a... I have no mouth.
Yeah, sadly.
No, yeah, there is verifiably a mouth, and I think, honestly, if this fucking... One, there is a mouth, and two, I think, verifiably, if this fucking creature that is MSPA Reader fucking crawled out of the woods towards you, I would not blame you for screaming.
I think Rose would sooner pull out a gun.
Oh, it's Rouge.
What?
It's Rouge.
All of the wizard novels are mine to keep.
From Sconic. Rouge.
No, it's Rouge from Jonic.
From Sconic.
Guys.
It's not a great start, you admit. Well, you've done much worse.
You can say that again.
Yeah, you have. There's a lot worse. You are not a mailman.
First of all, that's transphobia. Second of all, I dropped my mailman hat and my mailman glove and my mailman mail into a sewer on the other side of the United States. So shut the fuck up.
And I did that yesterday.
NFL.
NFL?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
You are busted almost immediately.
She's
briefly
right behind me, isn't she?
Whether you should double down and lie and try something mailman-like, or whether the right call is to come clean. Since she's clearly too smart for this amateur bullshit. But it's taking a few seconds too long for you to decide which looks guilty as hell.
Oh, I wanted to double down.
That's it! The jig is up. You slouch in defeat.
I think at this point we would be at like fucking dodecouple down. Like we're like on levels of down no one has ever seen before. Of how much we have multiplied down here.
Oh. You ask her if she would please consider not telling John. God, couldn't take it if you found out your entire friendship was based on a lie.
You want me to keep a secret from one of my best friends to protect the feelings of a random buffoon who I've never met and arbitrarily showed up to my house in the remote wilderness like a creep.
Not arbitrarily.
Oh my God. We're the creep.
Advised.
We're the weirdo. What the hell are we doing
here? First of all,
we don't belong here.
It's not arbitrary because John said, sent you an email. Second of all, please.
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I also, just quickly, the position of the arrow on the nose was perfectly where her nose should be.
I have no nose, and I must smell.
But anyway.
I have no nose, but I must sneeze. The sneeze of Dracula.
Tokasha on fugue, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Anyway. Yes.
Yes.
That's what you want?
It's an interesting proposition, if for no other reason than its audacity. I might result in the face of humiliation. This doesn't mean we're friends, though.
Oh, rough. I'm a dog now. Well, that's fine. You're hopeful. Your mind is fuzzy. I don't think you'll remember this. You good at this? You're excellent at making people like you through underhanded means. You not wait to take advantage of this 13-year-old girl's goodwill.
MSPA reader, no, you learned too much
say?
from Doc Scratch, you fucking...
I am Dennis.
You creature! No!
From Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You were funny when you were bumbling with it. Now you've learned from Doc Scratch.
You really don't make a good case for yourself, MSPA reader. Well, I can't keep defending you like this.
He does make a good case for himself. A criminal one. He makes a great case for himself. They make a great case for themselves to go to prison.
MSPA reader, this is what you do. You hurt people again and again, and then there's this show of remorse. I know you don't think it's a show. I doubt that your emotions are real, but if you're never going to change your behaviour, why not just skip the whole exercise?
Christ.
What's up? My name's Chris Hansen. You gotta stop talking to children, please.
The new sixth element of
Thanks.
MSPA reader's psyche, Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, think about the fact that it's a child. Also, she doesn't... It's weird. They haven't drawn her like a 13-year-old.
I mean, yeah, true.
And it's because she's an anime character. An anime character looks like they're anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is always the off chance that we will also meet her mom.
That's not be fucking weird. In fact, the last creepy thought you have for comical purposes. X-ray jokes only. Before you get our brains out the gutter.
See, this particularly pisses me off because I know it won't be.
I do not trust like that, MSPA.
What?
Again, there's this show of remorse.
It's not even Homestuck lying to the reader. It's more a matter of, like, I don't trust MSPA reader as a narrator specifically on this particular topic.
Like, why even bother saying that? You're just setting yourself up for further failure.
Like...
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, setting yourself up for further failure is exactly what MSPA reader is and does.
Rose raises a thin brow. Something unsettling about her deep violet eyes. Pretty sure most humans don't have eyes like that. What the fuck do you know? You're a stranger about these parts.
I wouldn't say her brows are very thin. I would say they're one of the most remarkable things on her face, and she has violet eyes.
Alexandria's Genesis type beat.
Wait! Huh? You a human too? Whatever. Not a big deal. Oh, we're friends.
Do you want to come inside? Unless I'm interrupting your internal monologue, of course.
You were. I'm gonna stand out here.
Far be it from me to ever cut short any sort of navel-gazing sidebar. It's just ever so slightly wet out here.
She does talk like a 13-year-old. I did enjoy her character. Oh, also, wait, she's 13. She's not evil. She's just 13.
Not evil.
I forget they're children.
Let's not mince words.
Homestuck is good at making you forget that they're children.
I think to a certain extent, your argument does work for, like, epilogues, Rose. For this Rose, this is 13-year-old Rose, yeah. Yeah, she ain't evil yet.
She's 13.
In the epilogue, Rose is 23
I'd like to clarify. I don't think she's actively evil. I think she's just complicit in a system that churns up and spits people out in the name of a narrative. Like, she serves this god of narrative, etc. And it's like, that's evil. You're robbing people of autonomy. Say so.
But none of that shit has happened yet, and will not for a very long time. And in this timeline, literally won't happen at all, because Spurb won't actually get played, and as such...
And we're all going to die to a meteor.
I guess that... Well, no, because Spurb never got played.
Well, no, because they can't play the game. The meteors come from the game.
The meteors ain't coming, so... yeah.
Well, we created a time paradox. This is the good ending.
Time loop's all broken, and also Dirk, like regular Dirk, main Dirk, kind of doesn't exist. It's just Bro Strider, and the worst thing he did.
Funny
was,
enough, you didn't see this, Arthur, but in the bad ending of the genre, we actually saw the scene from the Meat timeline where like he comes back to Earth with like all the versions that are going to go fight Lord English, and basically this game's John witnessed that and was like, oh. And had an existential crisis.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. If I saw my future self doing some just unusual shit, I'd be like, fuck it, alright. I'd fight him.
I got a rule, and he knows it and I know it. If there's two of us, one of us gotta die. That's fair.
You immediately start that fight, the stronger god-tier version of you wins the fight almost immediately, and then just from the sky...
he ceases to exist.
Yeah, I was about to say, just from the sky, Snake, you've created a time paradox!
Snake. Boss, that was a child. That's why you're the best boss.
Anyway...
Oh.
Narration.
You would absolutely love that. It's not too much trouble, of course. You want to put Rose out. You're lying, though. You're 100% fine with being absolutely infuriatingly obnoxious and being threatening your friend.
Hey, this is the kind of introspection that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Rose purses her lips, considering.
Your predictions toward mailman mimicry weren't all that John told me about.
Huh?
He also said that you had certain powers? Powers of teleportation and time travel. I told him that he must be mistaken, since it's a well-known and accepted fact that magic, although popular and highly engaging subject of fiction, is fake as hell.
Oh! Your zappy powers? Those are totally real, and not fake. Real in a different way than you being a mailman is real. Since that is actually made up.
Is that so? Prove it.
You shrug. I shrug.
We all shrug.
Easy enough. You hold out a hand, and after a moment of hesitation, Rose puts her fingers in yours. Her nails are long and sharp and painted a glossy black. She closes her eyes and her umbrella droops.
Should I picture my room or something similar? I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to work.
Your eyes don't look very closed, Rose.
We're talking to a 13-year-old. I'm talking to a 13-year-old. I need to go get a job. I'm a timeless, all-powerful entity talking to a 13-year-old. I need to save the working class.
Again, MSPA reader has learned
Well, we saw what happened to the last character who
unfortunately.
was obsessed with the working class.
I need to save
poor
the
man.
working class.
Poor fucking Fozzer, man. That motherfucker got fucking brain blasted.
Homestuck does not allow it.
Doc Scratch will not allow the rising of the proletariat. He will not allow it.
He wants to alienate the working class from the fruits of their labour.
For real, even if said working class are themselves aliens of another world. All working class across all the multiverse alienated from the fruits of their labour. And all because of Doc Scratch. What a bastard.
He's
anyway,
Jeffrey Epstein. Still.
You know,
she thinks you're fucking with
Trade the island for a moon and you're entirely correct.
I can't say you're wrong. You're fully correct.
See, all we have to do is hover over.
But it was
all we have to do is hover over the redacted text, and we'll see it was just written by Doc Scratch.
Oh, yeah.
So the plot of the epilogues is I need to kill Jeffrey Epstein, which means they're goated.
Real.
Me when I write peak fiction.
And that's why Candy Timeline was so shit. It's because John went, well, I've got the opportunity to go and kill Jeffrey Epstein, but actually I think I'm not going to do that.
I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, I don't really feel
I've got a would you rather for you guys. Just now we're on an interlude.
Fuck it. Yeah. Go on. Go for it.
Now?
Would you rather get mauled to death by 5 rabid dogs?
Okay, already starting bad.
Not.
or not.
Not, I suppose.
I think I'll go with the not there. I think I'll go with the none. No being mauled.
That's fine. Just asking permission. That's fine,
Permission to not maul us with 5 rabid dogs?
Just making sure. Just checking.
After feeding 5 rabid dogs.
Thank you for asking.
They're not hungry, they're just rabid. Anyway, you tell her that you guess she can do that. If she wants. Rose, would you rather be mauled to death by 5 rabid dogs or not? Morpheus on screen. In the left hand, 5 rabid dogs. In the right hand, nothing. Make your choice, Western man. You zap the two of you inside the big modern house. When you open your eyes, you find yourself in a large, messy bedroom. Oh, she likes Cthulhu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
She drops her umbrella. That's good, it's bad luck.
You really did that.
Stop pulling up the gay pose, bro. Come on.
She has a girlfriend in the future. What do you want?
Yeah, well, lock in, alright? Also, answer my goddamn question.
I did midway through the zap. I'd rather not be mauled.
Homestuck AMA.
Homestuck AMA, but all of the questions are, would you rather be mauled by 5 rabid dogs or not?
I imagine that being as like, you remember when Homestuck was like, you'd send stuff in for the characters to do and then Andrew Hussey would say no and then just continue the story? That would be one of those things.
Prompt every other week, one of the prompts is
colon, get mauled to death by 5 rabid dogs. And then they would say, like, suddenly there are no dogs in the vicinity, rabid or otherwise, so that is impossible. Now she's going to go play the violin.
Anyway. Following prompt is just find 5 rabid dogs. Anyway.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Or
don't.
Or don't.
Gotta specify, just find 5 rabid dogs or don't.
First of all, would you rather be mauled to death by 5 rabid dogs?
I love how coherent this episode is.
You have a choice, so you cannot do that.
I love this episode for its deep level of coherency and adherence to the story.
You gave me the option to narrate.
I'm
Your
not.
fault.
Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we?
Yeah, okay. We know what we signed up for.
I opened this
here.
pre-recording preamble with, I've been drinking, I'm tired, I finished work for the week.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, no, this was
all disclosed.
I've no one to blame but myself for this one. But
you are the architect
honestly,
of your
I think
own
it's
hilarity.
making peak. I think it's making peak content. All right, so we can keep we can keep this
You
going.
are what you feed your mind. You are what you feed your 5 rabid dogs. Rose stands in the centre of her room.
The two wolves inside of us have been replaced by 5 rabid dogs.
5 rabid dogs.
Inside of you, there may be 5 rabid dogs. They're also
or not. It's
Would
your
you rather?
choice. Would you rather
You can
be
choose
5
who you
rabid
are.
dogs or not?
Would you rather maul somebody to death along with 4 rabid dogs or not?
Or not?
I think the thumbnail of
The
this
dogs
video
are
should
also
say,
faced
Rose
with the
Lalonde,
inverse
would you
of the
rather?
hypothetical.
Rose stands in the centre of her room in full rain gear. Her boots track muddy prints into the thick, white carpet. Surprise! You really are magic.
Can you magic away the dirt?
Rose puts a small hand against her perfectly painted black lips. She seems momentarily lost for words, as you get the feeling that it is not a thing that and you get the feeling that is not a thing that happens very often. Her eyes are wide and deeply purple. They're sparkling, you might even say.
She wavering.
Why
deep
does he
purple
just
dye.
add in these things?
I don't know.
Describe
I'm like
other
MSPA
stuff.
reader. MSPA reader. You can
See if you can
anything?
find an island. Interact with yellow highlighted objects to further your main quest. See if you can find an island.
You're talking like the guy from Lego Island or whatever it's called.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm low-key doing Brian Blessed.
Hi, very good. Brian Watson.
Yes.
Low-key.
Fair.
The Pirate King.
Stay here. Don't go out into the hall. It's not safe.
Jordan's alive.
You tell Rose to take her time. You're happy to just stand here dripping onto her nice, clean floor. She leaves the room and you take the opportunity to examine your surroundings a little more closely.
I love Rose leaving the room. It's not safe. Brackets inside of her head. Please, 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 please don't let them meet my mother. Oh my god, please.
See if you can meet a mother.
We can't let this individual encounter an adult woman who likes magic. We cannot let that happen. We cannot. We have to maintain the agenda. Rose just messaging somehow all of the fucking characters from Friends in. We have to maintain the agenda. We have to maintain the agenda. Oh, there we go. I bumped the scroll
Maybe she
wheel.
didn't leave the room after all.
I bumped the scroll wheel. She checked back in.
You're not the only one with
back
power.
in. You're still not meeting my mother? I mean, not leaving? Good yet? Clunk. Door shuts.
You're not the only one with that kind of power.
Do I look like I need your power?
Yes. Where are my manners? MSPA reader, meet Rose.
See if you can find a rose. See if you can find a Rose's mother.
Anyway.
The bed is unmade. Books are strewn over the floor carelessly, and a collection of half-drunk cups of coffee crowd the desk. You're 13 years old! You shouldn't be drinking that.
Or at least not in this higher fucking capacity, because it's not just the three on the desk.
Shouldn't have caffeine.
Like, it is straight up just like, Rose, you are 13 years old. Why do you have the habits?
Why did you make these characters 13 when you're clearly characterizing them as?
This is college student. This is a this is a college student's thing. What's happening?
The only other beverage in the household, if we really think about it.
Okay, now to be fair, true. I think if it's the choice between hard liquor and coffee, I think it is probably for the best that Rose be drinking the coffee.
See if you can
but there
find
should be
a working tap.
I was about to say there should be running water at this house.
She just walks outside with an empty cup and just holds it out and just like, it'll just be a minute.
Microplastics.
Microplastics.
See if you can micro a plastic. Our finished knitting projects lie in soft piles all over the room. In fact, there's a lot of evidence that this room is often occupied by someone with a lot of interests who has trouble settling down and putting her attention into one thing at a time. See if you can get ADHD diagnosis.
I was gonna say,
let's not mince words. Like,
you can relate.
I don't think there's
interests, but be friends. Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah. I don't think there's a single Homestuck character that would be neurotypical. I don't think that's a thing.
No.
For any of them, all of them are some degree of.
They're literally neurodivergent and minors.
Homestuck fanfiction.
It's like saying neurotypical Sonic character. You're describing no one. You're describing no
Dr.
individual.
Eggman is neurotypical. He's
fucking
really
as if.
fucked up. He's just fucked up.
He's a romantic and a feminist.
Oh, anyway, we got the second sentence here. Or third, sorry.
You can't imagine settling for just one. Rose has a number of posters on her walls, although nowhere near as many as your friend John. A calendar hangs beside the window. Days ticked off with little X's all the way up to 413, which is circle.
Those are not X's, those are singular diagonal lines.
Actually, the other one is a white line that's underneath the red line. See if you can justify a lie. You step closer to read the year date up in the corner. 2009. 8 years since the towers fell. But what the hell do you care about the towers? You can make friends any day of the damn week. Rain or shine. World Trade Center or no World Trade Center.
Would you rather
World Trade Center
or not?
George W. Bush in 2001 be like,
Question
do you guys want to see something cool?
Was that part of the hypothetical or just like an actual question?
No, yeah. Would you like to see something cool or not? Like, you could say no.
Yes.
No, I thought the "Would you like to see something cool" was coming from George Bush, presumably about to do something involving the world.
Presumably a question he asked on 9/10/2001.
These are 2 screenshots from the Epstein files when I was trawling. I thought these were fun. September 18th, 2001, from Ghislaine Maxwell. From Philip Levine to Ghislaine Maxwell. And from a redacted individual to Ghislaine Maxwell. The Shadow Commission invitation.
Shadow Commission.
Shadow Commission. We love getting rid of World Trade Centers.
Oh my god.
Would you rather Shadow Commission or not?
I would rather not.
Anyway, yeah, I just thought that was just fun to share.
I do love that this means that after 5 years we finally have our War Thunder episode of the show where we have where we have government documents in the video.
Days since last government leak from War Thunder
leak
0.
a government document.
Please don't. The War Thunder community does that enough, I think.
Please do.
Okay, to be fair on this front, legally we can't say you should do that. However, take the inference. Would you rather take the inference from what I am saying, or not?
Or listen to me.
Or listen to Arthur saying the quiet part out loud. Fair.
See if you can take government secrets and spread them to the people.
Black Widow moment.
See,
I never watched that
would
movie.
you rather be a government whistleblower
Winter Soldier,
or
so it's just something she did.
not?
Okay.
Black Widow, the film, is fine.
Agents of the Mossad will tell you not to leak government secrets. It's important you do not listen to them. Agents of the Mossad will also release the Rainbow Six Siege Metal Gear Solid collab. It's important you resist. The devil takes many forms.
Including Solid Snake.
Including one that eats
Rainbow
moss,
Six.
and we're probably making out about it.
Okay, so we got some...
You made me the
Next, please.
Sorry. I fully forgot that we had finished that line.
Rose Shorey's taking a while out there. She told you that it wasn't safe out in the hall. Maybe she hadn't just been quipping. Maybe she's actually in trouble.
Oh dear, we're gonna meet her mum.
What should you do? Would you rather go look for her or not?
Would you rather meet an alcoholic middle-aged woman or not?
If Mom Lalonde does show up, can I voice her if she speaks? I don't think she's ever spoken. But,
I figure we'd just go with like a deeper version of Roxy's voice.
That's what I was thinking.
If that happens, because it is literally Roxy.
We're going to look for her then.
We're going to look for her.
Yeah.
We're going to look for her. Because if we stay put, we're unlikely
you don't
to
have to
meet
drink
Roxy.
the red wine.
To meet Mom Lalonde.
Have I told you guys my story about how I just listened to that on repeat while playing Dark Souls 2? And so now when I hear that song, I'm like, that's a Dark Souls 2 song.
That's part of the soundtrack.
You Pavloved yourself into adding that track to the OST
I hear that
in
and I
your brain.
immediately remember the Vikings in the fort in Dark Souls 2.
When you forgot that you put your playlist on shuffle and accidentally gaslight yourself into believing that it's part of the soundtrack.
I did not put my playlist on shuffle.
I'm just saying that's the me
song on repeat.
Me when I erroneously Pavlov myself into associating a random song with a completely disconnected piece of media. For real.
Same way that Every Breath You Take was my alarm to wake up for, because I was like, this is like a song that's good to listen to, but it's like evil, so I'm not going to miss it when I eventually
It is kind of an evil song.
So I was like,
it's got a malevolence.
But now it will come on the radio, and immediately I'll be like, adrenaline rush. And I'll be like,
I must awaken him.
Every move you make, every vow you break, you are too anxious to sit still, and you aren't the sort of person who just sits there and waits for friend opportunities to fall into their lap.
I mean, that's true, to be fair.
Better to run headlong into danger. Or as much danger as a minimalist upper middle class house in the middle of the woods can offer. Mossad will tell you there is an upper middle class. Remember, they are workers just like you. Rose had told you that it isn't safe. I'm very political. I think I'm just a fourth glass of wine.
Yes,
but
correct. You are
the fourth glass of wine. He'll be like, the Mossad are real.
I promise I won't get all political. 4 drinks later, the Mossad will tell you.
4 drinks later, the Shadow Commission will tell you.
The Mossad are involved in Jeffrey Epstein's Shadow Commission on 9/11.
God damn it. Oh, true though. Anyway, we got narration.
You creep out into the hallway where a bunch of things happen more or less simultaneously. A deluge of quick-time events that you had no idea were coming.
I wonder how long it's going to take for a government agent to see this video.
I'm probably
laughing their ass off right now.
I mean, yeah, true, yeah. Considering the surveillance state, I'd be surprised if I also was not on a list.
I'm like a list-type individual.
Have I done anything particularly listable? I don't remember.
Association with us?
Guilty by association. My favorite way to be accused by default.
Default. Anyway.
Lightning flashes in a perfect, jagged line across the tall window at the end of the hall, followed by a crash of thunder so loud you think the house might be falling down.
It's Flash Gordon.
No, wrong Toby Fox game. The lights went out. We're going to the dark world, motherfuckers.
Abruptly, all the lights go out.
My Castle Time starts playing.
There she is. Singular
note of Ultra Instinct.
There is a part of me that's like, I can't wait to see what she looks like in the Pesterquest style, because that's
exactly the same.
That's gonna. Anyway,
could you, if you can be bothered, could you put the first note of Ultra Instinct when she appears?
What? What was that, Mason?
When the lightning flashed and we saw her silhouette, could you put the first note of Ultra Instinct?
Yes, I certainly can. Anyway.
Another flash of lightning, and for a vertiginous moment, you see a long, thin figure superimposed against the window.
Praise be the holy thesaurus.
A long, thin figure.
See if you can find the definition of vertiginous on the internet. I'm going to look
it up. Do you want me to look it up?
No, I'll look it up. You've got reading
to do. Extremely high or steep.
I only had enough time to type in Vertogi.
Nice work.
Would you rather look up vertiginous or get mauled to death by 5 tall shadows in a hall?
I think the first one.
Arthur truly is the jovial merriment of finding definitions for words on the internet. Anyway.
You freak the fuck out, jumping about a foot in the air and yowling like a cat. A small hand lands on your shoulder and you jump again.
This is This is giving me real Luigi's Mansion vibes.
Fear. Calm down, it's just me.
Rose speaks in a normal tone of voice, and it's jarring. The house is echoey and cavernous, and there's just something about a dark house on a stormy evening that makes you want to whisper.
some reason the logo on her shirt looks a bit too big.
I mean, everything seems a bit disproportionate.
I guess. It's really neither here nor there.
3 Days Grace now being replaced with Silver Sonic Mark 1 from the Game Gear games. Because that's kind of just how I assume that little fucking creature sounds.
That's OVA Metal Sonic.
No, for real, that is his voice, actually.
I don't know, I feel like if we're picking out
one Sonic.
The symbol on the shirt looks a bit big.
That's when we're nitpicking.
I wasn't trying to nitpick, I was just making
No,
an observation.
I'm just saying, like, we're at that point. We failed, guys. We failed.
I told you.
Would you rather
put for a reason.
fail
or not?
Or get mauled to death by 5 rabid dogs?
Damn.
I'm giving you an out.
I think I'll take the rabid dogs on this one.
I gave you an
out
out.
from failure. You finally flipped the hypothetical.
I won. You've done it.
It's too early for my mother to be sourced enough not to notice random strangers in her house, and I don't want to go through the tedious process of explaining who you are.
Oh, she's not cracked and goated with the sauce.
Nah.
You have a perfectly understandable reason for why you left, and that reason is you were lonely. Rose snorts. Don't do that. Don't do that. Gold! You meant you were gold! I'm normal.
Well, you are soaking wet. Follow me.
See if you can be soaking wet. She grabs you by the wrist and goes you down the hall. You wonder if you should warn her about the strange, wraith-like creature you saw by the window. But you don't want to freak her out.
I saw this weird monster by the window. Oh, that's just my mother.
Oh yes, that's just my mother.
Although her mum might be at risk too.
No, my
Well,
mother
she is
the
at
risk.
risk from herself. Her liver is probably not very happy with the rest of her.
Oh my god, right. Funniest image I've ever seen.
Oh.
Somebody saying he died of liver failure, and then the reply being, I've literally never heard somebody refer to someone who's alive as a liver. Are you actually stupid?
Oh my god!
That's good.
Like, that's got to be the funny, most mocked response possible. Dude, you stupid. I've literally never heard anybody respond.
You know what? If Arthur doesn't have a screenshot, editor me, make us a mock-up. Give us a mock-up of what this could be.
First of all, I've never even heard somebody who's described somebody who was alive as a liver.
Could it be Uncle Ben from the original Spider-Man?
Of course. Gotta get that shit. Okay.
Then what happened? Liver failure.
Would you rather? Liver failure.
Or not.
Or dire success.
Oliver. Moms are tough. She'll be fine. This probably isn't the first time she's gone toe-to-toe with a weird, slender man. That's the haunted as shit.
Honestly, now all I'm imagining is Rose just stood at one of these giant windows looking out, and outside she can just see Mom Lalonde fucking boxing with the Slender Man in the front garden. She's still got like a fucking martini in one hand, but she's still boxing with both hands. She's just fucking throwing hands with some eldritch tentacled being.
I wipe your ass with all 8 of your pages. You work all day and don't make any wages.
And Rose is just stood up in the fucking window, just like, oh god, not this shit again.
With this shit again.
Would you rather box the Slender Man or not?
Keep hearing these strange sounds coming from the kitchen. Holy shit, it's the Slender Man, and he's cooking hot dogs on the stove. Hey, you hungry home invader! Stop raiding our refrigerator! Yikes! You just whacked me with a warm wiener! Twice! Wait, you ain't got no lips? How you gonna eat potato chips? God, knock it off, you skinny son of a bitch! Quit stealing our food and go buy a freaking sandwich, you phony bastard! Look at this place. It's a disaster.
Editor me, I want you to put the full video, the full thing on screen. Put the whole, all of it. With the MF Doom beat in the back.
That's such a good video.
It is.
Right.
It is.
Rose
This
brings
is
you
MF
to a
Doom.
dark laundry room and motions you to take off your hoodie, which you do, gladly, because it is soaking wet.
That's interesting.
Hmm?
The design on the front. Does it mean anything?
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. A blue line that zigzags on one end like lightning. Looking at it makes
lighting.
you feel unsettled.
I happen to think it's a
You
pretty cool design,
realize
but
Rose is still waiting for a response. So you just hand her the hoodie and tell her, no, you're pretty sure it's just an abstract sign.
and not like I have any stake in it or anything, but I happen to think it's a pretty cool symbol.
But it's just like, nah, it doesn't exist. Mason's not real.
All right, Rose, you're going in here.
MSPA reader! MSPA reader's going in here. Rose wanted to learn more.
Nah, she's catching a stray.
Yeah, fuck it, alright.
As per the usual.
Frankly, with how we treat her on the tier, might as well, fuck it. Well,
Stray,
welcome to the new member of
Hey, you hungry frog home invader? Stop reading my refrigerator! It's just the man straight to F tier.
It's the you remember from the Hive best of where you did the slap, but it was June slapping all the different characters. It's that, but just Rose.
It's that, but it's only Rose. Fucking Christ. Editor me, I am so glad we've got time for the time between right now and when this is going to go up, so that I can make it visually as incoherent as the audio is. And I want to make it clear. That comment of incoherence
We're
not an insult.
in and nothing's happened.
We have not yet done a single rewind. We will be here for 2 hours.
I would like everybody to know, pre this recording, I said, hey, who wants to be here after this is done? And I'll drink and play Halo for a stream.
And I said, I don't know. And I think this is an example of me being the time guy, because I said, I don't know.
There will not be an after. We will be doing this. We will still be recording this video next week when episode 3 goes up. We're gonna really hit some Homestuck shit. We're gonna upload this shit non-chronologically, baby. Anyway, fucking...
And you stand there while she tosses the sweatshirt into the dryer. Feeling the alarming currents of memory in your bloodstream, you're sure there must be something you forgot to do. You continue to feel weird as Rose hits the dryer button, and nothing happens. And then the thing explodes and we all die.
Fell through an explosion.
Fuck.
Colonel, the Mossad has put me in R6 to defeat the glorious warriors of the left. Stay strong, my brothers.
Snake, Rainbow Six Siege server connection error. The Rainbow Six Siege servers are currently unavailable. Well, just fuck my ass.
Thank God. We're safe.
I ever said on this channel that I was playing for the uni esports team?
No.
I was like...
I don't remember you saying that.
Okay.
Full stop, actually.
Oh, okay. I would like to reiterate, I have played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. I got to like the top 1% of players and then realised I hate that game. Like, I hate it. I've only felt relief when I won.
That's very you, Arthur.
Because I didn't have to play anymore. And every time I lost, I was like, fuck, I have to play another game to get back to where I was. It was so miserable. And I realised I hate that game. And then they dropped the R6 collab, and I'm like, the Mossad is after. They want me to kill myself. They're coming.
God. They're coming. Anyway. Damn,
she hits the button a few more times, as if it will make a bit of difference when the power is out. She presses her thumb and forefinger to the bridge of her nose.
Well, it won't going to fit into anything of mine.
She leads you down more long, dark hallways. And this house is unreasonably huge. You ask Rose if a lot of people live here.
Dark Sanctuary starts playing.
No, it's
the Sanctuary motif.
No, you've got them the wrong way around once again.
Nah, fuck it. I mean,
okay.
Fuck it.
You had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
God, this is gonna be a fucking... I am glad to have a video where I can really just go fucking crazy, go stupid on the visual editing, and it'll be like, yeah, this is in keeping. Anyway. No, it's just me, my mother, and a hoard of liquids not soluble in water. Here. Don't have to drip on the carpet.
When Drip gets said, I need you to edit the swag hat, the puffer, the Northwest puffer jacket, and it needs to have the first note of that from Sicko Mode. I need that to have happened.
Yeah.
Like some chains as well.
You made me snort with that.
Some gold
I was
chains.
I was gonna say, Rose, you took away our Drip.
Incredible. We're getting some great ideas. Anyway, fucking...
You aren't sure how you're supposed to manage that, but okay. This room is large and dark. In Rose parts the curtains, a flash of lightning illuminates a 4-poster bed, a long counter, and a shelf covered head to foot in butters.
Oh my god, this is Mom Lalonde's fucking bedroom, and she's got a self-serve bar. Of course she does. I mean, was there any doubt?
Not
but
right next to
also,
her bed.
fucking Christ.
Rose. Actually, I feel bad. I forgot she was raised by a
crippling alcoholic.
Well, she got a lot of issues. I was really harsh on her.
Yeah, you were really harsh.
She is
bad, and I don't like her.
I know, it was like, she's involved in the fact that the game has like prophecy motifs and doesn't make them evil.
Prophecy motifs.
It's just like, no, this is a 13-year-old thrown into a game that already had prophecy motifs, and also she had a really badly alcoholic mother. Like really.
I like to imagine this is Dave beatboxing over Rose trying to talk about her problems.
Yeah, Rose is just straight up like, Dave, I feel like it's like
that meme of like
dude, I was dropping a fat beat. This was meant to be slam poetry. Free verse.
I imagine it's like the meme of like the woman on the left with like the screaming, crying like, Dave, I'm trying to explain my problems to you, and on the right it's just like Dave like default dancing and doing that beatbox.
Christ.
You don't have to make sense.
Oh no, trust me, Mason. If I have the time and energy, I will be making it.
Anyway. Vanishes through another door, leaving you to peruse. What wine she got? There's 2 fully made martinis, one dry, one not. Just on there.
Just sat there.
There's liquid in those glasses. One has an olive.
And more glasses over on the left, closer to the...
Those are shot glasses. I don't think they've got liquid in. The martinis
Well, no, you can see, actually. No, you can see there is a bit of liquid in them. There is a bit of liquid in them. There's shade on them.
She's left dribbles of a shot in each glass.
Yep.
Is she a lightweight?
No, I think she just got bored of one shot and then moved on to the next shot before it was even the previous one was even done.
This is true freedom.
Freedom
to leave.
Fucking this is true
freedom to leave dregs of shots in the glasses.
Oh god.
No one can choose who they are.
In this world.
Except me.
Except me. So, okay, yeah, we got fucking...
I'm an alcoholic.
Arthur, I didn't know you'd already played Chapter 5.
That's what Asriel says.
Yeah.
I miss my girlfriend.
Yeah, including, of course, narration, please.
This is all liquor. Shit. This is a lot of booze. Let me peruse the booze.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you would want to wear, but this should work until the power
Pulse
comes
it,
back on
tutu.
and dry your clothes.
Those hands you a long silk robe. Holy shit, Disco Elysium meta build?
She won't miss it. I don't think she's ever even worn it. She has this whole closet full of fantastic clothes that she never puts on.
No, it's only when you're not looking.
You take the robe and go into the large master bathroom. And mess. The tub looks like it hasn't been cleaned in a long time. I know you could call a thing a master bathroom, but that makes sense. I guess it's just a bathroom.
Yeah, it's just a bathroom on the master bedroom, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't even know that was a term, so I just
auto-filled
bedroom
I
and
guess.
then realised, wait, we're there.
Yeah, wait, we're already in
Oh,
that
is that-
room. It's kind of the house.
in there.
It's kind of the house design equivalent of Shadow
House.
looks up at Shadow.
In the middle of my
In the middle of our house.
Master bedroom.
Correct, Alex.
In the middle of my
Master bedroom.
The robe gives you the same knotted feeling of familiarity that looking at your hoodie did. But you put it on anyway. It's a relief to get out of your wet clothes. You hang them carefully on the shower rod. When you head back out into the bedroom, you find Rose standing in front of the wall of liquor. She's holding a bottle of Grey Goose and squinting at its label, like she's trying to read the nutrition facts.
I've often wondered what exactly the merits of consuming this are. It tastes quite literally like burning.
You are 13 years old! She opens the bottle, and before you can protest that she is in by no means the legal drinking age in wherever the fuck you are, she puts the bottle to her mouth and takes a sip. She splutters.
That's terrible.
You couldn't tell her that. Straight vodka isn't for the uninitiated, even fancy vodka. You take the bottle from her. She hesitates for a moment, then lets it go. Set it back on the shelf. Really is. Quite an impressive liquor cabinet. Like a wall, like a room. Her mum must have a refined palate.
Don't strain yourself. You can say it. What's the point of mincing words? She's a fucking alcoholic.
Ow! This is intense. I'm not sure if you're prepared for something this heavy. You were kind of adding on some shenanigans, maybe a couple of funny jokes. You aren't cut out for this.
I am. I'm here for you, Rose. I'm your new father.
Search your feelings, you know it's to be true.
In the house. Is there any?
She is not in your life.
Arthur, you are Rose's new father. Are there any intentions when it comes to Mom Lalonde, one way or the other?
I don't know you.
That's not
my
hers.
house. I don't know you. I'm just imagining
fucking hit her with the Bobby Hill.
That's hilarious. I'm imagining Arthur like reaching through the window and just placing a hand on Rose's shoulder, like I'm here for you.
Yeah. Fucking. Rose is just like, who the fuck are you?
Arthur reaches through the window, puts hand on her shoulder. Hey.
Hey,
she's 13.
Hey,
I know. I just thought of the reference because I said hand on shoulder, and I did it in the last episode. That's my bit for this series. I'm going to make
word association.
I'm going to make it in every episode.
New superhero word association, man. Anyway. Narration.
That was
Yeah.
At some point, you might have been cut out for this. You might have been the sort of person your friends or potential friends could count on.
If Arthur needs to get back to narration, he sometimes has to just like really badly redline the engine.
Yeah,
of
genuinely.
His brain.
You sounded like an engine there.
Yeah.
In fact, you know on some level that this is true. But if you try to nail down any sort of specifics, you'll find a gaping bassoona in your experiences. All just white noise.
The worst kind of noise.
True.
Rose's shoulders slump as she stands, surveying her mother's bottles. See if you can find a parent.
She doesn't even have the decency to hide her distasteful habits. Who needs an entire wall of liquor bottles? She doesn't have people over. She doesn't have any friends.
I hardly know.
It's all just for me. Just more of a passive-aggressive act as a femme fatale 1950s housewife with a death wish. It's just like the wizards.
Wizards?
Don't worry about it. You know how long it's been since I've had a home-cooked
Oh my
meal?
god, you actually desperately need a parent.
You need parental figures in your life. Oh my god.
Go and live with John. At least
I'm
you'll
not
be given
saying-
cake.
Yeah, no, honestly, in this timeline, Dad Egbert unofficially adopts the other three.
You know what?
Jade is
Yeah.
mostly fine on her
Everyone
own,
should just
but
go
like,
live
Jade
with John.
doesn't get left out.
Yeah, everyone should
MSP
just go live with
to
John.
all of these three and is just like, hey, guys, there is a perfectly good father figure over in Washington State that would absolutely love to bake more cakes for more people.
And he definitely won't notice it if you throw things into the sewer.
He actually if you want to get rid of anything, lob it into the sewer. He will not know. He is a very unaware man when it comes to lobbing unwanted objects into
on
a
the
storm
planet.
drain. And I'm not even saying that I require or even deserve a lovingly crafted culinary masterpiece every time I sit down to eat. That's going a bit far. I know John complains about being plagued by fatherly concern every chance he gets. He's overwhelmed by pastries whenever he ventures from his room. I'm glad my mother doesn't poke her considerable nose into my private affairs. But I'm sick of eating oatmeal! Arthur, you still there?
I'm just frowning.
There.
This child is talked to me
suffering.
about how they're abandoned and neglected, and I'm like, oh.
Can't wait for Dave's route. Okay, so dude, I know we've known each other for exactly 22 seconds, but I have to tell you.
I'm going to kill your brother.
I'm getting violently abused.
See if you can find your brother's body.
You won't.
There are multiple parts.
They are strewn throughout the state of Oregon.
Quest thing appears above Dave's head. It says, "See if you can find your brother's body." 0 of 30.
Quest marker appears above Dirk's head. Survive.
Yeah. Objective survive.
Turns out it's a supposed to lose mission.
Yeah, it's a scripted loss.
Yeah. Anyway.
Nose!
I told you, don't worry about it.
But you will worry about it. Or about all your friends. All. 2 of them? Rose smiles with half of her mouth. Seems to be about all she can manage. Lightning crashes. She looks so small and sad against this wall of bottles. You know how to fix this. Thunder rolls and you clench your fist. A friendship clench. You don't know who you are, and you don't know why you're here, but you do know that you surely have these powers for a reason. And what better reason than helping a poor young girl with her troubled home life? I completely agree.
Oh my god, is MSPA Reader about to jump up the ranks of the tier list?
Rolling up your floppy sleeves, you get to work.
What are you doing?
You start with the dark liquors first. In your experiences, those cause the worst hangovers and are more likely to contribute to the absence of hot, motherly meals and the overconsumption of oatmeal. You grab 2 bottles of rum and 1 of bourbon, which you tuck in one armpit. Big pits.
I thought we were going to drink it all.
Just like, I'm going to solve your mum's alcoholism issues.
2 shots of vodka. Then what?
What's she gonna drink now, fucker?
Just pouring it onto the floor.
Anyway. Narration.
Then you zap out of the house into a clearing in the nearby woods. A couple of hours ago, before it started raining, drop the bottles and go back for more.
Are you just stealing all of my mother's liquor? Is this your solution to her alcoholism?
Don't worry. You can thank me later. You go for the tequila next. We're gonna have a problem. And then the vodka. Then you get sick of this organized approach and just start grabbing whatever the fuck and dumping it in the past. Rose watches you do this for a while. Then she starts hopping up on the counter, crosses her legs and starts texting. Well, she's really so intent on her conversation that she isn't even noticing you fixing her domestic situation. She keeps giving you little fleeting looks, and you're pretty sure she must be talking about you. You should just let her talk. It isn't right to invade your friend's privacy.
Oh my god.
You attempt to resist the temptation, which you fail at immediately. Not even an overused meme can save you.
Hello.
You zap behind her onto the counter, where you can spy on her private correspondence.
You know, the thing that she... Oh, uh-oh.
Well,
you know, the thing that she said was at least the one thing that her mother at least didn't do.
Yep. I don't know anything about them, I'm sorry. And here was me trying to take advantage of your uncanny ability to make guesses verging on prognostication. I'm recently considering a reevaluation on magic.
You don't know who this person is. Maybe you should just... You go back in time, a couple minutes to when Rose started her conversation. Parself is busy. He's sapping back and forth, carrying liquor bottles. Hunker down so you don't see yourself and cause a paradox or whatever the fuck.
Out of morbid curiosity to shine a light on my future, I come with metaphorical hat in hand to ask you to consult your dream clouds. Do you happen to know anything about a strange cardboard cutout creature masquerading as a male man? Are you sleeping? Sorry, I had to scold Beck. He's been acting really weird all of a sudden. Anyway, is this the same mailman that John was talking about? The fake one who hung out with him? That's the one. They are currently emptying my mother's liquor cabinet in an attempt to prevent her from overindulging herself. Oh. Are they drinking it? No, I think they're just dropping it into the woods with their magic powers. Oh. Do they know that she could just go out and buy more liquor? That's something you can do where you live, right? Yes. Well, not exactly where I live. I think the nearest boozery is a good 20-minute drive. I'm not actually entirely sure where my mother got it all. We don't own a car, as far as I know. Sometimes it seems like she just has the ability to just make things appear. I don't know anything about them, I'm sorry. And here was me trying to take advantage of your uncanny ability to make guesses verging on prognostication, as I am recently considering a re-evaluation on magic. I'm still pretty sure magic is fake, at least the kinds of magic you're talking about. There's probably some real magic out there somewhere. Yes, for instance, the sort that lets you spy on your hostess's private correspondence while you are stealing her mother's libations.
You freeze! With contrite zap, you reappear in front of Rose. She sets her phone down and props her chin up on a delicate fist. I don't know why reappears appeared on my mental reading line. Sorry, you honestly don't know what got into you.
No, I don't.
You just couldn't resist using your powers for evil.
Haven't you heard that with great power comes great responsibility?
What happened? Time paradox.
Rose is right. She's totally right. We only had this power for like a day. You still aren't used to the idea of being able to just zap all over the narrative. Clearly, you did not appreciate the implication.
The implication.
Oh god, that's the worst scene in that whole show. It's what turns Dennis from like funny to bro, you need to die. You need to die. You need to die. Agent of the Mossad, you need to die.
Zapping all over the narrative sounds potentially stressful.
Oh, you bit. You are incredibly stressed right now. Quick yawn. Rose laughs. You apologize to her for stealing all her mom's drinks. It's kind of overzealous of you.
No, actually, I thought it was hilarious. I've never really been one for pranks. That's always fallen more in John's wheelhouse. But there's nothing wrong in occasionally stepping outside of one's comfort zone. Let's do the vodka next.
The two of you working together gets the place cleared out pretty quick. You zap Rose along with you to the bright clearing in the field. For a moment, she just stands in a sunbeam, blinking up at the cloudless sky. Her expressions say she still might not totally be convinced any of this is happening. When all the liquor has been transferred from the bedroom to the woods in a big, glittering dragon's hoard of booze, you and Rose fall down next to it in a messy heap. Well, you fall into a messy heap. Rose lowers herself daintily, sitting more on her knees than her butt, probably to keep her skirt from getting dirty. You get the idea, and even though she lives in the middle of nowhere, she doesn't spend a ton of time outside.
Fuck you. Actually, I need to go back to that previous
line. In the rain.
I need to go back to that previous line quickly. No one would describe a man as that. No one would ever describe a man in that way. You are a misogynist. You're a misogynist. Check yourself. Anyway, move on. You tell her again you're sorry you spied on her correspondence with her green friend, Gigi. Also... Bro, I'm sorry I spied on you. Again. Also, you hope she isn't going to get in trouble with her pop.
I'm not unduly concerned.
Oh, your mother could die if she has like an actual alcohol addiction. That's the only one where going cold turkey can just kill you. You have seizures because your brain gets used to the lower activity. Fun fact.
Damn. I'll tell her where it all is in a couple days. Although by that time, I'm sure at least a good third of it will be water damaged. I'm sure this will have fantastic implications for our relationship, and not at all exacerbate the emotional problems underlying her addiction.
I laugh awkwardly. Well, now I kind of just feel like an arsehole, don't
Why
I?
don't you switch the
Yes,
fucking
I
personage
do.
here?
Rose lies back on the grass and raises a hand to trace the curves of a fluffy white cloud. She closes her eyes. I'm changing the personage because I want to take responsibility and help this child, but I can't.
Damn. Perhaps it's just projection on my part, or wishful thinking. But ever since I met you, I feel like something has changed. Or rather, something has failed to change, if that makes any sense. It's probably nothing.
Actually not. Interesting, isn't that fun? No, that's okay, I like that. The failure to change, I like that. That's good. That's good. It's interesting. It's also interesting to look at it from a metaphor of this is a world in which everything is stagnant, and that is comfortable, but it doesn't change. Doesn't solve these problems. It's just comfortable.
Nor indeed did the change itself that has been averted solve the problems.
No, it was the actions of the people. It was the actions of the working class
working against the counter-revolutionary insurgents to achieve a true utopia.
And then there were fascists.
Yep, unfortunately, yes there were.
A man will have 5 glasses of wine.
And then her eyes flicker open, back, endlessly purple, fixed on the sky like she can see something beyond it. And once again you feel that there's something really crucial that you forgot. But at least you've made a new friend. And even if you don't think Rose's brand would ever allow her to call you as such, you're lying in a sunny clearing next to a pile of alcohol. And honestly, it doesn't get much friendlier than that.
I think there are ways it could, but okay. Hooray! Well, now...
See if you can recognize a 13-year-old.
Well, now, an hour and 40 minutes into the video, it's time for our first rewind.
I'm just too good.
We're gonna stay put.
The patience pays off. Almost at once. Rose is back and looking significantly more put together. Also, she's brought you a towel.
Here. I'm not overly attached to anything in here. It's mostly just childish nonsense I haven't yet bothered to get myself rid of. But I'd appreciate it if you tried not to drip on any of the notebooks.
13-year-old, by the way. She just wanted to reiterate that. 13-year-old.
Yeah, 13-year-old trying to not seem childish. Honestly, yeah, 13-year-old.
13-year-old, by the way.
She has changed out of her raincoat and boots, and she's dressed in a neat black shirt and a white shirt with a
black skirt.
Purple blob thing with a black skirt with a purple
a neat black shirt and a white shirt and a purple shirt.
That's how I was like, why is there just more shirts?
She's doing the 100 shirt challenge.
Yeah, she just walks in, arms like stuck in like a wide A pose position from the sheer like fabric, just sort of waddles in. Hello, I've decided I'm wearing 100 different layers of clothing today. Sort of like walks in, legs aren't bending, she just sort of like having to pivot on her ankles.
He's got 200 layers of
So she just collapses backwards.
Falls forward, face plants. Just
Ow.
Ow. Well, this is deeply embarrassing. Anyway, fucking... Where were we in the narration line? I think we were at purple.
The neat black skirt and the white skirt and the red shirt and the blue shirt.
The infinite shirt layers, yes. The purple blob thing.
With a kind of blob thing with tentacles. What is it with these kids and their blob shirts?
Now that's dealt with. Please sit down.
She crosses her legs. Suddenly feel like you're at a job interview. Friend interview. You wish you were a little less damp.
Actually, let's switch places.
You're still pretty wet. You don't want to get her bedspread messed up.
Don't worry about it. That's what washing machines are for. Now, let's talk about magic. Which, up until now, I have always taken for granted as something confined to storybooks.
Yeah, dude, magic is real, and, yeah.
Who states a wistful look with an nod for a head?
Oh, man, fuck.
Rose takes a wistful look toward her bedroom window, grayed over and blurry with raindrops. With the feeling that she's doing it for effect. Maybe that's why she wanted you to switch places with her 13-year-old horror farmer.
Yeah, she just went, no, sorry, no, you have to sit over there so that I can stand over here and order farm.
I want the light to shine dramatically on me.
And then comes you, the not a mailman with a penchant for showing up and attempting to make friends with unwitting children.
Well, fair. She's got you there, but honestly, she might be a child, but she really doesn't seem to be unwitting. On the contrary, she's really quite witty.
I'm glad you noticed.
She folds her hands and clears her throat. You think that if she had any notes, she would be shuffling them.
And so, the question remains. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Or are you a wizard? We've already established that you are not a public servant.
Is there a difference between a witch and a wizard?
You'd know if you've read Terry Pratchett's Equal Rights. A witch gets their magic from the earth. A wizard from the sky.
Mm.
But also witches are low-key lying.
Mm. And frankly, if... Okay, lies at the bottom there. Also, in other fantasy works, not by Terry Pratchett, it's effectively migratory patterns, if you ask me. Wizards go out and do migratory shit, witches stay in a relatively secluded singular location. As a general rule. Of course it is, but exactly how specific of a difference can vary. According to some works of fiction, a wizard is just a witch's male counterpart. Worst way to do it. As always with that individual. But in certain mythologies, for instance, Arthurian legend, the difference appears to be class-based. Just like Arthur pops up in the fucking window. Oh, hey, I know that guy. He says the window has appeared directly in front of a mirror nearby. And Arthur is just pointing out the window at the mirror. Oh, hey, I know that guy.
Spider-Man pointing me.
Wizards reside at court and are classically trained, while witches are self-taught and run wild through the forest.
No, we're definitely a witch.
I won't deny that those differences tend to often be gendered as well.
You ask her which one she is, a witch or a wizard.
Me?
Oh shit! Uncrossing and recrossing her legs. Shrug and say she might just seem to know a lot about them.
I know a thing or two. But can I tell you a secret?
Oh my God knows. She has no idea how much you would love to hear a secret.
I find them, wizards I mean, utterly reprehensible. They disgust me. Everything from their foppish robes to their grizzled beards. It's my mother who is the wizard enthusiast in this house. Although...
She glances from side to side, theatrically. Most of the things Rose does seem to be at least a little bit theatrical. She kneels on the carpet beside a clutter of books.
I don't show these to many people. Actually, I haven't shown them to anyone.
Not even John? John seemed to be a pretty cool guy. Definitely a guy worth sharing a few secret notebooks with. Rose laughs.
No, I haven't shown them to John. I've only shown them to Strider to punish him.
You're not pretending that you know who this Strider person is. You're a totally normal dude with an absolutely ungodly number of friends. A shadow moves through the center of you. A trembling moment of deja vu. You do have a lot of friends, don't you? It feels true. The only people you know here are John and Rose, huh? Weird. You try to put it from your mind and listen to Rose again. She's still talking about this mysterious Strider. Living through one of the journals took you to see anything specific. Literally is full from cover to cover.
As if my modest writings are the sole source of a homoerotic tension in his life, when his brother is the one who insists on filling their home with a sort of dick butt for ironic purposes.
Rose rolls her eyes. Oh boy, you missed the beginning of that. Probably made way more sense than it seemed like. Rose is searching through her notebooks, checking markings on the spine that seem to be some sort of catalogue system of arcane symbols. I'm not playing Halo tonight, it's far too late now.
Yeah, another night. A different night for that.
Certainly.
Where is...
I'm already tired. I'm going to bed after this.
Fair. Fair. It's been 2 hours nearly. This is the longest episode of... This is almost certainly going to be the longest episode of Pesterquest in the whole series. And it's episode 2! This, I think, is actually longer than any other episode of fucking... any of the episodes of fucking Friendsim.
Right, it would be longer than the episodes, but I think we might have had a recording session that was longer.
Yeah. The Lank session would have... The Lank recording session would have been longer, but I think we might break the record, potentially, at this stage.
She does something quick and complex with her fingers, and another notebook pops into existence and falls into her lap. Okay. He really is a wizard.
What? It's just a Silodex. A child could use one. Here.
His notebook has a couple of drawings in it, but most of it is filled with small, neat handwriting and a lavender ink. Rose? Writing a book? Hey, I did that.
No, don't be silly. You didn't. You're lying.
Oh, my bad,
You're crazy.
sorry.
You're crazy. You didn't do that. I'm writing 4 books at least. 5, depending on whether I decide to flesh out Calmus's backstory. It isn't strictly necessary, but it does add a certain amount of valuable character insight, which renders their actions in later volumes more sympathetic. Not that I need all of my anti-heroes to be sympathetic, I'm just thinking of what the literary reviewers would say.
You nod. Smart. You would never have thought of what the literary reviewers would say. It's honestly pretty impressive for someone her age. Don't. Continue that.
MSPA reader, don't you do it.
Don't drink that coffee.
MSPA reader, I know you have spent an extended amount of time in Doc Scratch's mansion, the Epstein Island of the Homestuck universe, but don't do it. Don't continue this process.
Don't go there at all.
Fellers, don't drink that coffee.
Don't drink that coffee.
There was a fish.
Age has nothing to do with it.
Proclaim.
But don't get carried away. It's only a rough draft.
You ask her if you can take a look. She hesitates, but you doubt she would have shared it to you if she didn't want you to look.
Oh, what the hell. If you don't trust a strange spherical imprint you met outside in the rain, who can you trust?
Right. Your thoughts exactly. Rose hands you the notebook and opens it at random, letting fate guide your hands.
I do like how the narration voice is slowly slipping towards Rose's voice.
I'm tired.
I am in control of the narrative from every
angle. I'm taking
angle.
control of the narrative now.
Like father, like daughter.
Friglish bothered his beard. as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. A more pedestrian audience would pass the exhibitor's nervous compunction, behaviour to partition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable, but the wise, a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beards as well. Practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity even if they didn't do it all the time, standing in line at the bank, shooting squirrels from bird feeders. Few occasions were safe. Zazapan inspected the clue. A single piece of evidence cradled in his courageous old man palms. It was a human bone, not striking in the tale it told alone, so much as that told by the thousands like it, festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent dessert, like one of Smarty's formidable custard trifles, wobbled out on wheels for holidays, to the dismay of a small nation. "You're certain of this?" asked Friglish. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was, in fact, immersed in meaningful contemplation. "I'm afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick roused by that gaudy timepiece slung around your neck. In case it wasn't clear, Friglish wore a clock Zazapan didn't care for. It was magic. The massacre of Sis Gnelf is not as written."
Wow, this is pretty dense, but smart. You stroke your own imaginary beard and pretend to ponder the deeper meaning. Yes, intriguing. Zazapan and Friglish. Clearly, there is some history there.
Yes, clearly. But what the two of them shared went beyond simple romance. That's why it has gone so spectacularly sour.
Rose becomes increasingly more animated as she tells you about her gay wizard OCs, and she is far more interested in them than she is herself.
"You see, this is my blorbos from my shows, except I made the shows and the blorbos. They shared an intellectual bond, a mutual dedication to knowledge and the preservation of such. The goal of the learned is to amass their wisdom to keep it from general dissemination into the main populace of wizards. They feed it to their apprentices in drips and drabs. Of course, this will eventually lead to ruin."
Of course, you flip further into the book, searching for the part where it leads to ruin. Ruin sounds interesting. She wrote JJK. She wrote JJK. She is Gege Akutami.
"You see, I hate this one motherfucker I wrote called Satoru Gojo. He's such a fucking cunt. I hate him so much. I killed his boyfriend, and then I had his boyfriend come back to life and throw him into a box. I fucking hate this man. I hate him. I'm going to kill him 3 chapters from now. Fuck you." Also, have you seen the page where I did the triple domain expansion? I think that was pretty sick, actually. Zazapan knew he would see his wayward apprentice again. Knew it like he knew the tide would turn and the sun would blaze to its zenith as each inexorable day passed. Now they stood diametrically opposed across an overgrown chessboard. His apprentice's eyes were hidden behind dark glasses, but Zazapan knew that if he could see them, they would be riddled with the madness of the void. Calmasis wasn't here for justice or for revenge. They were here exclusively because Zazapan had something they wanted, something they were owed.
You flip through the notebook, checking out each of the drawings. There are lots of wizards, each more bearded and venerable than the last.
And
You
then
can tell
Taba
we're
got
trying
hit
to
by a
finish it
big
because we
rock.
haven't mentioned dogs for multiple minutes.
Yeah.
Real.
Right.
Boy.
One of the pictures, the most recent, maybe since it's on the very last page of the journal, is of two young wizards, twins maybe, with grey hair and are wearing sleek green suits and are standing back to back with their arms entwined, staring into the middle distance. It's very anime. You compliment Rose on her artistic prowess.
Yes, thank you. They're all right. I'm a much better writer than I am an artist.
You tell her you think she's really good. No better than you. You're absolutely positive she's going to be famous one day.
I appreciate the encouragement, even though I know you're just trying to flatter me due to your strange thirst for affirmative experiences. John told me all about that.
Damn. Busted. You really do think she's talented?
Damn, busted. The local populace is going to be flooded. The fucking door opened.
Pretty feeble flood alert.
Mildly less feeble flood alert. It's fine. Not as if my social calendar is over full out here in the middle of the woods. Don't tell anyone I said that. I don't have many friends. And don't tell them I've been drawing. You'd be insufferable. Never mind.
You assure Rose that her secrets are safe, and hand back her journal. Really excited about your new friend. You might be so bold. Her wizard stories, although wait. And she said she hated wizards.
What's your point?
Well, you're no experts on wizards. Rose, seems like she actually does seem to like them, because she has several notebooks full of wizard fiction. You are trying to get, like, real here, but isn't it possible that her mum isn't the only one in the family who likes wizards? Rose pulls her book out of your hands. That, and the rest of her books vanish into the thin air. Right. That must have been that, what had she called it? Ziledex?
You know, I was wondering how the MSP reader was going to fuck this up, and it seems I've found my answer.
Angry, exactly. The lines around her mouth and eyes had softened as she talked about her books have hardened back up. Eyes glitter menacingly.
Oh, is that right, Freud? Well, why don't you diagnose me?
Oh, hey, wow, you weren't trying to be condescending or whatever.
Clearly. Were you aware that it is a common psychological phenomenon for an individual to react to trauma by creating fictional representations of that which has caused them bodily harm or emotional dismay? To suggest that the portrayal of those fictional renderings somehow condones them or supports them is absolutely absurd.
So what you're saying is that she draws wizards to cope.
Oh, Jesus. Instantly goes Grimshaw.
Cope with this, cunt! Blast him into the fucking
lightning
oblivion.
Rose rises regally to her feet. Nice alliteration. The lightning turns her into an ethereal silhouette.
Like the fucking Shadow Queen just murdering Grodus.
What I'm saying is that I don't need to justify my fictional predilections to you or anyone else.
No, she's totally right. Some of you suggested she might like wizards. It was horribly presumptuous and not at all the way a friend should act. So sorry, and you promise it will never happen again.
No, it won't. Die.
No, I don't. No, it won't. That's the line.
It's probably just because Rose's hair is such a pale blonde, but it almost looks like she's glowing in the dim bedroom. Like light behaves a little differently around her than it does on everything else.
Bro, we pissed her off so much she's tapping into a fucking aspect before she's even entered the game. Fucking. Would you look at that? It appears the rain has lightened up a bit.
Oh no.
The rain is hitting the window so loudly you're actually having trouble hearing her.
And your point is? And just zap
You can
yourself.
just... Oh, sorry. I looked up.
Excuse me? You can just zap yourself out to where the weather is drier. Fuck off.
Oh.
You should zap yourself now! Cause what are you here for? Oh, damn. Alright. Time for the big rewind.
Let's fuck it up more promptly.
No.
No.
Man, you guess today is the day you get owned by teens. She's totally right. What are you doing just wandering up to her house without even calling first? It's just totally disrespectful of her time.
No need to self-flagellate. It was a simple suggestion to more critically examine your motivations and actions in the future.
No, she's right. You're going.
What
the fuck? Where the fuck have we ended up? What the fuck?
I thought it was just going to end there. I was going to be like, oh wow, we're just giving up just like that. What the fuck is this?
And then it's just like, no, we've gone to the lab. Wait a minute. Oh my god, we're in the lab under her house.
Oh my god, we're in the true lab.
We're in the fucking true lab. Oh my god, we're in the fucking lab. Arthur?
You zap away, aiming for a spot a half-mile away into the woods where you can become properly soaked and miserable. But instead of trees, you'll find yourself standing in front of a bank of computers. Shit! You misfired. Wait. You remember seeing a big structure off in the distance when you were in front of Rose's house. Figured it was just some sort of office building, but this looks more like a factory. A secret research lab.
Wait a minute. If we're in the lab...
Wait a minute. I think I got something.
The computers show coordinates on a screen that don't mean anything to you. Countdown clock is frozen on 4:13. All of this... goodness. As the trappings of a tableau someone set up for you to see.
It's all complicated numbers that doesn't make any sense.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
I don't know.
Turning away from the screen, you wander down a long line of gleaming science fiction equipment. Finds you pictures of old computers from the 1950s. So took up entire rooms.
MSPA reader. Child of MS Paint Adventures.
The door.
You bet you could go back and visit some of them if you sat hard enough. You wander through a whole maze of halls and wide, echoing rooms that aren't pictured because our art budget is only so big. But take it as a certainty, they are all very mysterious.
I like art budget jokes.
Yeah, I agree. Eventually you circle back to that strange bank of screens. Nervously you hit a few keys, tap a few fingers down against readouts. Nothing. It's all locked down. Think that if you could only get these screens to unlock, you could unravel the secrets to life, the universe, and everything.
Alright, type in 42 then.
Yeah, go on.
Or maybe it's your memories you are trying to unlock. Maybe you'll understand the seething waters of this endless ocean of time and space intertwining in there. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Yeah, put the fucking ugly Sonic image on screen when that's there. Just put you.
Oh shit.
You turn around expecting a cat, and you do get a cat, a little black kitten, tiny and soft, with far more eyes than a cat should have. Oh. The cat isn't the only thing here. A woman in a sleek white lab coat and sensible heels holds the cat, pinning you to the spot with her gaze. Or at least you assume she is. Her hair is in her eyes and the light is behind her, so all you can see is her face or her painted lips. Sorry, ma'am. If you didn't mean to trespass into her secret science lab and you actually aren't even lying, you really did just fuck up this time. The lady puts the cat down slowly. It rolls onto its back and bats a paw playfully into the air. Oh, cats are great. Even mutant cats. Maybe especially mutant cats. Little guy should have a name. Oh, you think you'll name them Cryptid Muckwhiskers. Yeah, Cryptid Muckwhiskers is a great name. I can't imagine anyone ever naming this cat anything else. Hold out a hand to Cryptid Muckwhiskers. Wriggle your fingers. Rolls back onto its feet and saunters over to you. It is as soft and fluffy as it looks. Its 4 eyes blink up at you with utter trust. Mrs. Kitty will be your friend. The ominous clack of heels on cement reminds you that you and Cryptid Muckwhiskers are not alone. While you were busy studying the kitty cat, the very intimidating and well-equipped lady has walked over to the bank of screens and studied the blade.
No, there we go. Okay, you were doing a funny bit, not misreading.
No.
Yes.
She, using her study of the blade, presses a button, and it must have some sort of fingerprint recognition or retinal scanning, or maybe she's just better at things than you are because it works for her. On the floor, a few feet from you, is a round grey protrusion. A platform on the floor. You saw it earlier, but you have no idea what it was for. So you just ignored it. What you don't understand can't hurt you. Right? That's probably right. The intimidating lady presses a button on the screen. Mouth. Turning up at the corners. Yes, there's no mouth on the screen. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
Yes.
A pumpkin. A photorealistic pumpkin.
A fully photorealistic pumpkin. Completely.
A flash and a pop. Like the pressure in the room changes. Feel it in your eardrums. A pumpkin appears on the round grey platform. You are a trans woman.
Oh god, she does speak. Okay, it's me. Older Roxy Lalonde. Fuck.
Yeah, really sure what she's trying to say here. Making a pumpkin appear out of thin air is impressive, but it probably would have been more so if you hadn't been popping in and out of existence all day. It's gonna take more than a pumpkin to impress you.
Pumpkin. What pumpkin? That is the thing. Oh!
Oh, well, that's problems, I think. Photorealistic tiger now.
The lady shakes her head and hits another button. The pumpkin vanishes, and in its place is a tiger. I use my suplex ability. Yes. You heard that right. I suplex the tiger. A whole ass tiger. Orange and black. Big teeth. Big paws. And I do that. For a second, the two of you just look at each other. Honestly, the tiger might be more shocked than you are.
I mean, it looks it. It's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Where the hell am I?
What does it mean to be alive?
Somebody help me.
I should be in Tekken right now.
Kind of sucks to think about. One second you're just chilling on the savannah, mauling antelopes and drinking at the watering hole, and the next you're in a secret lab in upstate New York, staring down the very unappetizing looking protagonist. Oh my god, John's from LA?
John's from Washington State. Opposite side of the country, but to north. And Dave is from Texas.
California.
No, Rose is from New York.
New York, not California. Why did I say California?
Is Washington State southern? No, I thought
Washington State. You're confusing Washington State and Washington DC.
You can tell
DC
we're
is on
British.
The east. DC is on the east. State is on the west.
Oh, I see. Yeah. What the fuck is in Washington State?
John, apparently. Fuck if I know otherwise.
I'm googling it.
Knowledge.
Named after George Washington.
I'm shocked. What? Kelsey, wow.
Olympia is the state capital. Most populous city is Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Seattle.
What's in Seattle?
The needle.
It produces lumber. People fish there.
Lumber.
It ranks third in wine in the US.
Vibes from this. I'm bringing it full circle.
That's all they got.
Yeah.
Oh, they legalized cannabis. Cool.
John's dad can smoke weed.
And does.
Apparently you are appetizing enough for it to want to get a taste, though. As it looks from you to Cryptid McWhiskers and back again. It charges. You try to book it out of there. The lady in the lab coat looms up in front of you. She's saying something. Strange to hear. The tiger is right behind you. Lady or the tiger? At the last minute, remember you have magic powers and you choose the third option. Teleporting the fuck out of there. Oh, not again. Just stepped into yet another unknown building, although the view outside the window you think it might be Rose's house. The way that Rose turns the corner in her hallway and stops short, still in her rain gear, her eyes are very wide. You wave awkwardly.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
And snaps her out of it. She stands up straight, sliding easily from shock to superiority.
So you thought you'd just let yourself in? After wasting my time mumbling about the mail, a gaudy display of manipulative self-recrimination, and then popping out of existence to leave me asking myself if I'd finally lost my mind.
You hadn't meant to do any of that, especially on that last part. She's losing her mind, unless you're losing your minds together. It looks over. It looks you over, actually. Finally, she seems to decide that you are, in fact, real.
Your predilections towards mailman mimicry weren't all that John told me about.
Oh!
You also said that you had certain powers. Powers of teleportation and time travel. I told him that he must be mistaken, since it's a well-known and accepted fact that magic, although a popular and highly engaging subject of fiction, is fake as hell. I'm going to wait until we teleport to her room, at which point I will go, okay, it's just loop. It's just both paths lead inwards to the...
I mean, this is the same text as well.
I know, yeah.
Oh, your zappy powers. No, those are totally real and not fake. Real in a different way than you being a mailman is real, since that is actually made up.
Now, this is new.
She's still got her umbrella open. Hey, doesn't she know that's bad luck?
Luck is also fake as hell. You say you can do magic. Prove it.
But she just saw you get vanishing in her front yard.
Like I said, I could be losing my mind.
You could be losing it now at this very minute. But you see no point in arguing. You hold out her hand, and after a moment of hesitation, Rose puts her fingers in yours. Her nails are long and sharp and painted in a glossy black. She closes her eyes and her umbrella tilts.
Can't wait for MSPA Reader to cock it up again and teleport her directly into the tiger, telefragging it and causing it to explode. Should I picture my room or something similar? I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to work.
She still thinks you're fucking with her. You tell her that you guess she can do that if she wants. Yeah.
Yep, okay. Well, timeline fucking abandoned, I guess.
Maybe just scroll through just to check.
Yeah, good point. Let's just,
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Yeah, that is the same. Interesting.
Right.
So
Well-
Rose only has two endings.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe the mother would recognize us.
I mean,
The whole way.
Who knows?
Yeah, sure, check it.
Yeah, fuck it. Hooray! We ended on victory, technically.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Well, what do we think of this incoherent mess of 2.5 hours of our lives, guys?
It was alright.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
You made me cry with laughter, Arthur. At one point.
It was alright.
Good times. Good shit. Indeed.
Do we think our opinion of Rose has improved a little bit since we did the tail?
What do we
I
think
think
of
she is a weapon of an evil system, but she's not inherently a horrid person.
I don't think
also, she's 13 years old.
Also, that is a child.
I don't think she's any better of a friend, but I think we've just been, like, reminded that, wow, yeah, she did have an abusive childhood, huh?
Oh, wow, yeah, she is a child for a
she
good
is a
chunk
Homestuck
of the
character,
story. Damn. Wild, that.
Fake us.
Fake news.
Fake us children written by an author who doesn't know what children are.
Yeah. But yes, with that, I think we're going to get to the fucking outro, because, again, 2.5 hours. If you like this video, thank you for watching all of it, if you've gone to this point, because, fuck, it's a lot. But thank you for watching in general. If you can leave a like. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone. And we upload other things on Thursdays and Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things like a special little thing we're doing for not quite April Fools. I'm not going to... fuck it. It's not like I'm pretending it's anything else. We're going to be doing a funny little incorrect quotes video for just after April Fools. Just fucking about. It's a... There's some good stuff in there. There's some good stuff. But that's going out this week. Hopefully, after that, we'll be doing Dicey D's Lancer, schedule permitting. Fingers crossed. We have had some delays, unfortunately. But yes, you can check those various things out on Thursdays or Fridays. You can also follow me on Tumblr. I post things there sometimes. Not super often, if I'm honest. But, you know, when I do, it's usually stuff for writing Homestuck or reblogging things here and there. You can also send me asks, send me DMs, send me whatsoever you choose. YouTube does sometimes eat your comments, which is very frustrating for all involved. So if you had something that you wanted to send to us and YouTube said you could not, you can send it to me over there and I'll actually be able to see it. You can also follow our friend June on Tumblr and on Instagram. She doesn't post a huge amount on Tumblr, but she is at a con at the moment, so there is a non-zero chance that there is potentially some stuff coming for Instagram. I'm couching that in a lot of ifs and maybes and I don't knows because, well, I don't know. So, you know, I'm being honest on my lack of foreknowledge on this. You know? I ain't gonna lie. But yes, you can check her out over there. And you can also follow Arthur on Twitch. Arthur.
Yeah. I stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/PENNEDRAIG. That's Pendraig. I'm currently streaming Dark Souls, and I finished the miserable bit of Dark Souls where you have to do just straight fucking shit ass for so long. Because that game sucks for like a good third. Like, holy shit. I love that
Hooray
game.
for being out of the bad
Holy
bit.
shit.
Also, we got the secret achievement.
Oh, cool.
What was that? I didn't see that.
Yeah. I don't think they actually come up. It's depending on endings you get. But, judging from this, the pumpkin ones are the weird secret endings.
Yeah, that's fun.
Ooh. 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 But yes. Anything else you wish to say about your Twitch, Arthur?
Well, when will this drop? On the Monday? The day after this drops, I'll probably stream.
So, like, what?
Wednesday
night?
Yeah, it will be at, like, I want to say 7:30 GMT.
Alright, 7:30 GMT after this uploads, because this is going to be up a little after midnight between Monday and Tuesday. So 7:30 GMT after this, a stream. Finally! One you can attend! One that's like coming after the episode goes out and not immediately beforehand.
Yes, and I'll probably do Dark Souls. But if I'm not feeling it, I might do Drunk Ultra Kill. But maybe I won't because I'll have drank the previous night. So we'll see.
Indeed.
Or Hello. That could be.
Who's
just
to
like
say?
random little break ones.
A little interlude, an intermission, if you will.
Yes.
And, Mason, do you have anything you wish to say at the end of this here episode of Reading Homestuck Pesterquest?
I need to say thank you all so much for watching. We love making these. We hope you enjoy watching them. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. And well, we're already a tenth of the way with it.
Yeah. Well,
that's pretty crazy.
Episode-wise, yes. Time span-wise, I think we might be a bit closer to like an eighth. I don't know. Like this was a long one. This was a big one.
Always a good time.
Always a good time.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to more. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Dave.
Because it's Dave o'clock next week, and I can only imagine if
we voice a character. Foolish mistake.
Soon it will be
the
time.
master is trying to get you to play Rainbow Six.
Truly.
If we make it through
this is going to be. Let me actually just double check the drum roll to see the order we've got here. Oh my god, it's literally one episode. I'm just gonna put you in for Carcat here, Arthur, because you're. No one else is.
What?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
We would not dare take that from you. So it's literally one episode.
I think I know who my other characters are going to be.
But it is literally one episode between
it.
Dave and Carcat, and it's Jade. So that will be interesting. It is nice, also, quality of life change from Hive Swap Friendsim, that when I go into the chumroll/achievements page, the music doesn't just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, with that, we will see you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be 2.5 hours long that time. Later!
Bye-bye.
Bye.